What's up, YouTube? Welcome to this review of Batman the Telltale series, Episode 1, Realm of Shadows. So, if you're like me, you're probably a very big fan of all the Telltale games, or if you're not, then you might be interested in picking this up due to the fact that, well, it's got the Batman name on it. Now, Telltale do a very good job of telling stories, and one of their best things at the moment is being able to tell a story that complements the main source material, such as Tales of the Borderlands and also Game of Thrones, which people were very divisive over liking. Well, personally, I did enjoy Game of Thrones quite a lot. Some of the episodes went on a bit too much, I thought, but overall it was a very fun and enjoyable experience. Now, if you don't know what this is, then Batman, a Telltale series, is a kind of choose-your-own-adventure story. So we follow the story of Bruce Wayne, who has been Batman just a few years at the moment. So it kind of is similar to where Batman New 52 picks up and starts in the fact that he's not an overly experienced Batman, but he has been doing it a fair while and has got good at it. So the general gist of it is that, and we're following the kind of street level thugs and villains such as Falcone, and also it features a pre-Two-Face Harvey Dent. Now, Jim Gordon isn't Commissioner just yet, he is just Lieutenant. So it is, again, very early on in the story and is kind of maybe reminiscent of just a bit beyond Batman Begins, maybe the Dark Knight movie level of Batman. So, Telltale, like I said, can be very hit and miss. Now, the gameplay just is the same. Now, if you're a fan of the other Telltale games and you've played them, then you are going to know that they are all exactly the same. And again, here, they are all pretty much the same, because you're choosing your dialogue and you move the stick left or right, up or down, or whatever. And that's generally it. That is the gameplay of the Telltale games, and it is no different here, except from the fact that you've got an Arkham Asylum, Night City style kind of crime scene investigation where you've got to link evidence together, etc. That's pretty much it. That is the game. What I found incredibly odd is that most of this episode, I'd say a good 90% is literally just dialogue, and you're not walking around investigating things, you're not investigating the world, which I found to be a very big downside to the game. I would have liked to have got to look around the Batcave, look around Wayne Manor and Gotham, but it is very strange because a lot of the other games, especially the Walking Dead and Tales from the Borderlands games, you walk around quite a lot. But this one, you did not seemingly much at all. Only the part when you go to a park. Funny enough, you go to Cobblepot Park there as well, which I thought was a nice addition. And there are littered actual Easter eggs and references to other Batman villains and heroes, etc. But the storyline with Catwoman I thought was absolutely fascinating. I was very much enjoying that, and the whole storyline of the first episode was actually very interesting, and I think is setting up a very good 5-episode arc. So you can buy the first episode for £5.19, I think, which is a very odd actual price point, or you can buy the full series for £25, which I believe is about $50, I think. Don't quote me on that. You have to check out your regional actual pricing for that. So you have to check the Xbox Store, PlayStation Store, Steam, and also iOS, because it is also on iOS as well. You can get it on iPad and also, I believe, the iPhone as well. But I would play it on the iPad, preferably because I can't see it being that good on an iPhone device. But the story is good. The only criticism I would say, again, is not being able to walk around. And also, You're playing as Bruce Wayne quite a lot. You are Bruce Wayne for pretty much the majority, again, of the episode, with the exception of the start and also the end once you start taking it to Falcone, which is the seemingly going to be a big enemy for you here. And it's nice for him, I think, Batman, to return to a street level thing or story, which I think is, in my opinion, where Batman does it best. When he faces off against the crazy and ridiculous villains, then that is where it kind of gets a bit out of the unbelievable. I think the Christopher Nolan films did a great job of showing and making Batman a real thing and making it like, well, that could actually happen, which is actually happening in here. But that's enough about those films. But the whole episode was fun. It didn't feel like it got too long at any point. Sometimes the Telltale episodes can drag, like I said. But we are building up Bruce Wayne here, I think, more so than Batman, which, you know what, it could also be a positive, this, because a lot of the content doesn't actually follow much of Bruce Wayne or Bruce Wayne himself. So we're seeing much of a bromance between him and Harvey Dent. But I would highly recommend this. Check it out if you're a Batman fan, and also if you're a Telltale Games fan as well. Then this is a pretty much a must-buy, to be honest. It is one of the better ones of it. So, as always, if you enjoyed that review, please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I will see you soon, and goodbye.